And here at Worldwide Technology Raceway with the USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Series, we are green for 66 laps of racing. Field already going to race off 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. We'll see how they sort things out as they make their way off into the corner. On the outside, Bobby Santos III. He's going to have the early advantage. Leary going to move up into that second spot. The 91 of Justin Grant from 5th, up 2 already. He grabs 3rd. Now here's where things get dicey. Into the draft we go as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Onboard telemetry for these drivers showing as they get going 180 plus miles per hour as they enter the turns here. So they are definitely moving as Bobby Santos III going to come around to lead the opening lap. Speaking of the draft, Justin Grant going to try to duck to the inside of the 21 of CJ Leary, looking for 2nd. Leary so far able to fend him off as they make their way off into turns 1 and 2. That battle still very close and now about to become a fight for the lead. The Avante windows and doors. Number 21 closing up on your leader as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Going to lose a couple of car lengths that time as they make their way around to the near side of the speedway. It is Santos leading is now Armstrong trying to the inside. Grant, boy, he made that left turn quick, but he's got a full head of steam into turns 1 and 2. He's looking for 2nd, looking for the lead. Right there to the inside of the 98 of Santos. They work onto the back straightaway. Challenge for the top spot. Working lap number 3. And you've got it. Justin Grant going to take over. The NOS Energy Himmelgarn Racing number 91 steals it away from Bobby Santos III, but we are far from over in this one. As he'll make his way back into the 3rd spot, going to try to pick his way forward. Remember, during Honest Abe Roofing qualifying, in the early runnings, he was actually mired back about the 12th, 15th place position, came out, got up to the top 5. It was his last run when they came in, swapped tires around, made a few adjustments, and he was able to put it up on the pole. He is back up into 2nd now. So Swanson finding some speed here in the early laps, working lap number 5 right now as Grant shows the way, looking back at the fight between the 21, the 5, the 55, and the 8. It's going to be Armstrong, Leary, Ferns, and Steffens onto the back straightaway. 3 wide as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Steffens on the outside, the modified racer. Going to clear and get a 2-for-1 deal. The 21 of Leary, he had been up there challenging early on in this one, sliding back. Keep an eye on your leaders. Cody Swanson into the draft off into turns 3 and 4. Now going to look to the top side as they make their way off into the 4th turn. Grant has company lurking on the outside. It will be the Doran Binks Mission Foods number 77, nearly side by side to the front straightaway. Justin Grant able to fend him off for the time being, but for how long? By the way, he's also won on the short track the night before with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. So trying to get her season win at number 7 here tonight, but the 77's closing up quick now. Swanson going to look to the inside, pass for the lead into turns 3 and 4. He's got it. Cody Swanson going to take over. 7th career start here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Winner here back in 2022. Last year he ran 12th after an engine expired under the bonnet. Career start of 158 for the 8-time Silver Crown champion. Takes over with 17 laps completed. Now the question is, can he get up and run away? Incidentally, last year he led the opening 17. The engine went away. This year he takes the lead on lap 17. So the driver who's gone to victory lane twice in pavement sprinkler competition, still looking for that USAC win, has got a new contender. Well, kind of, the 5, Dakota Armstrong. Remember, those two were battling for the 2nd spot for several laps. Armstrong able to work by the 91. Now he's going to look to the inside for the race lead. Swanson able to keep him at bay for the time being. The 5 still right there, though, as we work on to the back straightaway. Armstrong, in your winner here last year, one other start in 2023. He ran 10th. 15th career start in Silver Crown competition, a pair of wins, 4 top 5s, and 9 top 10 finishes for the pavement ace. 2010 ARCA win down at Talladega. 133 starts in Xfinity competition, 44 starts with the Craftsman Truck Series. Dives to the inside once again. Swanson on the defense, on the outside, able to fend him off. Fantastic battles at the front of the field. Several different drivers already getting up and leading the way as we're under caution. Driver coming to a stop up against the wall over in turn number 2. Swanson going to pick the pace. Round to the front straightaway. Green lights come on. We're back underway. Charge to the outside with the 5 of Armstrong, and he's going to take over as they make their way into turns 1 and 2. Swanson, the 77, the car like it just was not taking off in the 5. He was all over the throttle, and he's going to lead onto the back straightaway. So the question is, does Armstrong have what it takes to go back-to-back here at Worldwide Technology Raceway? 30 laps remain. And trailing by a little over a second, he brought it down to just inside of 7/10. The lap car helping that cause just a little bit last time around. Justin Grant still running at 4th. Cal Steffens continuing to run at your top 5. Closing up quick here. He's going to look for the lead into turns 3 and 4. There's the pass, and he's back up top. Cody Swanson with a fantastic run at the exit of turn number 2. Going to roll right by the 5 of Dakota Armstrong. They're going to come around with 21 laps to go as caution lights come on, and it appears the front straightaway is once again lost a few lumens. It's a round off of turn number 4. We go back to green. And once again, Swanson, the car, not taking off on the restart, and Dakota Armstrong going to swing to his inside to look for the race lead, but he's going to find some speed into turns 1 and 2. Armstrong not able to complete the pass. Boy, it looked like Armstrong again was going to zip right by, but Swanson that time able to get the rubber band wound up a little bit faster. He holds on to the race into the back straightaway, but Santos now back into the mix, the 98. Going to try to look for second here as they work into turns 3 and 4. Armstrong going to keep him at bay, and he's going to set his sights on the 77 of Cody Swanson with 1 to go here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Coming up on a slower car as they work on to the back straightaway. He'll try to put Kaylee Bryson a lap down here on the closing lap. But as he makes his way into turns 3 and 4 for the final time, he's going to victory lane for the first time this season. The Route 66 Centennial Classic presented by Rankin Technical College and Welsh Heating and Cooling. It is the 77 of Cody Swanson victorious here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway.